first I want to thank everyone for coming out today. Today I'm going to talk about the new Mazda 3 and a little bit about Mazda, the different trim levels, some of the cool features on this car like Sky Active technology, along with the new body style, the Cutter Soul Motion, also iActive Sense, and some comparisons to other cars. As you know, Mazda's been around for a long time. They've been known for making very innovative and cool cars that are affordable and fun to drive. The 2014 Mazda 3. The Mazda 3 has been around for 10 years. It's the 10th year anniversary, and this is the third generation body style. New for 2014, they completely made the car Sky Active, did the engine, transmission, and the Sky Active body. So I'll show you specifically about this model. We have the 2014 Mazda 3S 4-door Grand Touring. It's a soul red metallic. Now you have a couple choices when you pick out a Mazda. You can pick either a sedan or a hatchback, and either a 2.0 liter engine or a 2.5. Both really fun to drive. So you have 11 different combinations you can choose from. This one is the cream of the crop, being an S Grand Touring, so it's a 2.5 and it's fully loaded. Here on the Moroni sticker you'll see the standard equipment. You'll see also the optional equipment on this model as well. You'll also see the miles per gallon. On this model it's 28 city and 39 highway. On the 2.0 you'll get 30 city and 41 highway. Either model is both going to beat the Hyundai Elantra in terms of gas mileage and also in terms of power. Now here in the front, let me show you first the body style, the Cutter Soul Motion. So you can see they kind of redid the grille, made it more menacing, and also made piercing headlights. Now the headlights also have LED daytime running lights, and they also have bi-xenon HID high intensity lights that are auto leveling. So when you're driving down a dark road at night and you hit a curve, based on the velocity of the car and the angle of the wheel, the light will actually move with the road, so you have greater vision at nighttime. That's a really cool feature to have. And then also you have fog lights on this model as well. Of course, the Cutter Soul Motion design is beautiful, as you can see, but also with Mazda, form always follows function. So it's also very aerodynamic. It's actually more aerodynamic than the Prius C. Also, the grille has function as well too. Available on some models, not this one specifically, you have an active grille shutter that at certain speeds the grille will actually close, so no air can go into the engine bay, which is going to make it more aerodynamic and slip through the air more easily. So in this model you have the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. It's fully Sky Active. Sky Active has to do with a lot of technologies. It's a full suite of new technologies that give the car better performance, better gas mileage, and better for the environment. So with this one, you have a 2.5 liter engine that produces 184 horsepower and 185 pounds of torque. So the pounds of torque is what gives it that get up and go, and actually it has 15 more pounds of torque than the Honda Civic Si. Also with the Sky Active engine, you have a Sky Active transmission. Now with the Sky Active transmission, you have the manual feel of a sports car, but the smoothness of an automatic, so you get the best of both worlds. So it makes it really fun to drive. So on this model you have automatic windshield wipers that are really cool. So when it rains, it'll detect the rain and it'll automatically get the wipers going. And once it stops raining and clears the water, the wipers will automatically go off. It's perfect for Hawaii, you know how it'll drizzle for a few minutes and stop. It's really convenient to have. That's a nice convenience feature. And then also on certain models you're going to have the iActive Sense safety technologies that this model doesn't have. But it's a whole series of technologies. You're going to have forward obstruction warning system. It's going to warn you if something's in front of you. Lane departure. It's going to let you know when you're above 44 miles per hour. If you leave your lane, it's going to alert you. We also have blind spot monitor, which is a really cool feature, and that's available on the Touring and above. So there's sensors in the rear of the vehicle. When you're driving, it's going to alert you that there's someone driving next to you in your blind spot that might be hard to see. It's going to show for cars and also motorists as well on motorcycles. So right here, I'll show you on the mirrors, it's going to light up right over there to let you know. Now if you switch your blinker on to switch lanes, the car will also beep to let you know you're about to hit someone, preventing an accident. And as you notice, these are fold-away mirrors, so if someone bumps into the mirror, it'll just fold away and it won't break off, saving you money as on repair. Also on this model you have 18-inch aluminum alloy wheels. The I models, which are the 2.0 liter engines, you're going to have 16-inch aluminum alloy wheels, but with the sport model you get bigger rims, very nice look to go with the body style. Now, along with the rims you have anti-lock disc brakes, and you also have standard on all models, no matter which one you pick, is brake pads, even rear. On a Ford Focus or a Hyundai Elantra you have to pay extra to get those. they come with rear disc drum brakes on the lesser models. With Mazda, no matter what model you pick, you can stop safely. Now also with Mazda's actually as a brand, they're the first to make all production cars using high tensile steel. This new model uses more high tensile steel than ever before, giving 30% more rigidity, so when you drive, it's easier to drive, it's lighter, it's stronger, it makes it just more fun to drive in a safer car. You also have Triple H body construction, which makes the cabin of the car stronger, and it's going to, in case you get into a rollover situation, it's going to protect the cabin inside. Also, you have 6 standard airbags. You have 2 dual in the front, multi-stage, with sensors for both passengers in the front, standard on every single model, and you have 2 front side airbags as well. You also have 2 full side air curtains for both the front passengers and the rear. Here you can see the beautiful wraparound taillights, and also the Kodo Soul Motion design is fluid from the front all the way to the back. So no matter what angle you look at the car, it looks great. You can see that this model, being a sport model, has a rear spoiler, which not only looks great, but is also more aerodynamic. Like I said, with Mazda, form always follows function. Now I'm going to pop the trunk here so we can take a look at that. And you saw I didn't have to take out my key for that. That's the advanced keyless entry system. Now in the back, you can see the cavernous trunk with all the space. You have a spare tire in the back, which I guess some models don't have, but all the Mazda do come with spare tires in the back. And you have a 60-40 split, so I'll show you how that works. You can see the space. So yeah, when you need the space, you can definitely put down the seats, a 60-40 split, so you have more variations of how you can use the car. It's a very versatile car, very easy to do, easy to put back up. Now also with the same sensors used for the blind spot monitor, you have rear cross traffic alert. So when in reverse, if there's a car coming from the side, the sensors will pick that up and alert you visually and audibly with lights and sounds in the 7-inch touchscreen display to let you know that someone's coming by so you don't hit them. You also have your backup camera, which you can see right here. Now with the backup camera, very helpful. You're able to see the bumper of the car down here that you normally would not be able to see in any other car, and to the side as well. And even at nighttime, it's very clear and easy to see. Perfect for parking in tight spaces, parallel parking. Now I'm also going to talk about the warranty you get with Mazda. You get a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, as well as a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper. That 3 years also includes roadside assistance. With Mazda, also a big thing is the car is completely made in Japan. It's a very well-built car and should last a long time. Now I'm going to show you a nice convenience feature with the car. You have the request button, the request switch with the advanced keyless entry system. So with this, you can easily get in and out of the car without taking the keys out of your pocket. Now the word lock is 1 syllable, so it's 1 beep. So when you hear 1 beep, it's locked. The word unlock is 2 syllables, so when you hear 2 beeps, it's unlocked. You press it again within 3 seconds, it's going to lock all the doors. So let me show that to you. So 1 beep is locked, 2 beeps again, unlocks all the doors. Now a place where the Mazda 3 really stands out is the inside of the car. Completely redesigned from the old Mazda. It's its 3rd generation and they really did a great job. This Mazda really embarrasses other cars in its class with so many rich textures and soft touch materials inside. Showing you this model, comes in leather. Have you ever heard of a Kobe steak or Wagyu beef? It's the same leather they use, the same cows. I'm just kidding, but it's really nice leather fit that they use in the cars. You have a 6-way adjustable seat with manual lumbar support. They really made the seats a lot better than last year, more ergonomically designed to reduce fatigue and help cradle you in there when you're driving and keep you in place. It's sporty, yet still comfortable. Now you're also going to notice that there's little perforations in the leather, little holes, and that has a couple reasons. It looks nice, it helps make the leather more breathable and last longer, and it also reduces road noise. So when you drive this car, you're going to notice how quiet the car is inside the cabin. Now inside, you have your leather wrapped wheel with all the controls right there for your Bluetooth, volume, cruise control. They really tried to make this car so that when you drive, you can keep your focus on the road. That's why they have the active heads-up display. So when you're driving, right over here, this is going to flip up. Actually, I'll turn it on so you can see. So that's going to flip up so you can see the speed that you're driving. It's also going to show some other information. It's also the forward obstruction warning and some other high active sense technologies. All this is so you can keep the focus on the road and not look down and keep you safe. Also in the 7-inch touchscreen display. That's going to keep you connected with your radio, HD radio, and also has internet, AHA radio, Stitcher radio, and Pandora radio. As well as it can also read your SMS text messages and also give you live updates from your Twitter account. So that's a really nice way to keep you connected. And there's three ways to control it. You can control it from the screen, and then you also have your commander control. So when you're driving this car, you're going to be a commander. You know, this model also has navigation on it. You also have dual climate control in this vehicle as well, so if one person wants it hot, the other person wants it cold, everyone can be comfortable in this car. You also have heated seats for all the cold nights in Hawaii to keep you nice and toasty. Also on the S model, a really cool feature that it has paddle shifters. So you can keep your hands on the wheel where they should be and still have control over the car and get a lot of that zoom action and really feel the 184 horsepower, 185 pounds of torque. You also have the high beam control in this car, which is really nice at night. That's going to automatically put the high beams on and then put them down when the car is approaching, so you just have more visibility. This car also has the Bose system, the 2-centerpiece 9-speaker system, beautiful crystal clear sound, especially with the HD radio, and you also have a one-touch moonroof on top. You also have a couple ports in here that I'll show you. For USB, auxiliary, an outlet as well. Definitely the biggest thing is how the car drives. So buckle up and let's take this for a ride.